this video, we'll explore making a very simple patch. We'll introduce noise and ring modulation and listen to how with Detune it affects the sound. To begin, we'll initialize the patch. We press function, key 15, INIT, and that's the patch initialized. And we have this lovely sound. So we have DC-1, DC-2, nothing. In the DCA you'll see there's no levels, so it doesn't produce any sound yet. 1 and 2 is a louder version of 1, 1 and 1, and back to 1. We're going to go into DCW1, and these levels of 99, we're going to reduce those to 0. And when we have a listen, we have a sine tone. So what we'll do is we'll go into our DCA. We're going to keep this very simple as a patch. So our endpoint is on 2. We'll scroll to 2 and we'll just reduce this value less than 50. Say to about 30. And that gives us a little bit of an aftertail when we take our finger away. So we have our sine tone, and if we listen through the octaves, if we scroll down, low octave, oh, hang on 1 second, there we go. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's low. So if you ever need just a simple sine bass, let's go up in octaves. We can add a little filter so we're not so piercing. Beautiful. Let's take the filter away. Bring our octaves back down. So let's copy that to our DCO2, so we'll select 2, currently no sound, DCA2, and we have a sustain and an end level, so we'll put a sustain on 1, an end level on 2, keep it very simple for now, bring level 1 and rate 1 up to 99, scroll to rate 2 and we'll match it with a 30, and we should have the same sound. So 1, 2. If we add 1 plus 2, they multiply together and become louder, 1 and 1. So let's go to 1 plus 2. We'll then go to DCO2 and we'll come to our modulation and we'll change that to noise. And we hear this. 1 plus 1. The same as the oscillators are both set up the same. Okay, so if we come into our Detune, we can now come into our octaves. Polarity 0, which means it's going down an octave, down 2 octaves, 3 octaves. So let's bring our octave up, so let's go to the very top. Let's bring a little filters, take a little sharpness out of it. And let's switch our octaves. So if we go polarity, this is going to be 3 octaves above. So we don't hear anything because it's too high. So let's bring our octaves down. We'll go to octave 1. let's add a little bit of note. So if we go up 7, they'll add a fifth above on the octaves. Take the filter away. So let's have a little look at the ring mod. So we'll go back to DCO2. We'll change the modulation to ring mod. And then if we go to our Detune, we have... Now let's actually refresh ourselves. This is without any ring mod. Ring mod on. Detune. If we go across, take this note away and we'll go to the fine. Let's bring the octave up. Another one. Let's switch the polarity. Switch the octaves up a little bit. Oh, fat fingers. If we add a little bit of this fifth again. Change the polarity. Bring the octave down. Get a little bit more extreme with this fine tune. Start to make people feel ill. Lovely. Now 1 + 1 will just be the same because both oscillators are the same. Beautiful. Well, there we have it. We have a little sound made. Now, we need to be able to store our preset. So to store, we need to go Function. We need to press Store. But before that, we should name it. So if we press Name, then we use our keypad for our letters. So we'll do I, a T, W, E, A, a K with an X. We'll press Function, then we'll press Function again, Store, it'll say Program Store, done. And now when we go out of here, it should have our name. And it's now recallable. So there we have it. We made a very simple patch, played with Noise and Ring Mod, and stored it for later. Thanks for watching.